Hello guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. It's our first video and I'm so very excited to have this conversation with you guys. So I'm going to be discussing something very crucial. But before I get into the subject matter for today, there is something very important we need to do. So if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do. Go and check the subscribe button. It's down. It's just below. Just below. Just click it. I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Desire and I am your I am your electric doctor. You that is watching me right now, I am your electric doctor. Yes, and what we do at Electric Doctor, we provide useful information and safety to individuals globally, irrespective of who you are, irrespective of the age group you belong to, irrespective of your profession, whether you're a handy person or not a handy person, it doesn't matter. This is to make everything easy for you. You know, we share so many information, so many useful information, from theoretical knowledge to practical knowledge on how to, for example, handle electrical appliances like a kitchen, appliances like your microwaves, your fridge, your freezers, you know, so many more, your hot plates, your pressing irons, to save you from unnecessary expenses. So let's dive right into the business of today. Have you ever wondered, how does light even come into my house? Now, we are not talking about the origin of electricity, how electricity came into being. No, that's not what we're talking about. But have you ever sat down and wondered, you know, NEPA will bring light home and there's light, and NEPA will take the light and there's no light. And have you ever wondered how, like, the transportation of light, how does light even come from, you know, from the transformer to inside my house, and all of a sudden my bulb is lit, and all of a sudden my phone is charging, I can use my microwave and all of those. Like, have you ever wondered? So today we're going to be talking about circuit, C-I-R-C-U-I-T, circuit. It's so very amazing. And some of you are wondering, what is the meaning of this? So a simple definition of what a circuit is all about. A circuit is a path through which electric current flows. It's a closed loop that allows electricity to flow from a power source through a conductor and back to the power source. I know this definition is quite cumbersome for some of us. A circuit is just simply like a channel through which electricity flows from a power source, either a generator, a transformer, NEPA, I know. So the pathway that carries this power from this source to whatever you're powering, the device or whatever, and back to the power source is simply called a circuit, as simple as it is. I know in electric current, we have what we call direct current and alternating current, but we're not going to go into that business at all. That's another business for another day. Now, in the invitation video we shared, there was an illustration of a hot wire, a neutral wire, and a ground wire. Let's just take a look at the video so we can get reminded. Now, these are electrical cables with different color representation. Now, this is called the hot wire, this is called the neutral wire, and this is called the ground wire. With these, you can have an accurate electrical current flow. Let me expatiate a little bit on that video you just watched. There are 4 basic components of a circuit I'd like to share with you. Number 1 is referred to as the power source, and this can either be your transformer, you know, from NEPA that provides you power in your house. Number 2, a generator. Number 3, maybe a solar inverter or whatever. Just think of any power source as possible. Number 2 is what we refer to as conductors. They're usually referred to as power cables. So you know, when you get a generator, the generator generates power. So when you turn on your generator and you attach the cable to the generator, that power that flows through that cable, so that cable is what we refer to as conductors. So number 3, we have load, and this can be referred to as, you know, your TV, referred to as your microwave, your fridge, your freezer, that device in your space that simply uses that electric current. These 4 components are very necessary in order to have a complete electrical current flow. So we have what we call a closed circuit, we have what we call an open circuit, and we have what we call a short circuit. A closed circuit simply means that the 4 components are intact. Simply meaning that from the power source, electric current flows through the conductor to the load and to the control panels or units or whatever, and back to the power source. An open circuit simply means that something has obstructed the circuit flow. Either the neutral cable has been disconnected or the hot wire has been disconnected, whatever. Something has disconnected the current flow. That sometimes you might see that your light bulb does not come on. You might be thinking the bulb is bad, but it might simply just be that the circuit has been interrupted. As simple as it is. I've seen so many people, whenever they just have a power issue, probably the light bulb is not coming on, probably the TV is not coming on or something, they just conclude that, oh, this TV is bad or this light bulb is bad. But eventually it might just simply mean that the circuit has been interrupted, as simple as it is. And lastly, a short circuit. There's fire on the mountain. If you have a short circuit, I advise you contact an electrical professional. This one, see, don't even try DIY. You didn't hear from me. Don't even try DIY. A short circuit requires an emergency attention. A short circuit is when the red wire and the black wire join together. When there's a bridge, as simple as it sounds, when there's a bridge between both of them, that's what we call a short circuit. Remember, we said a closed circuit is simply when the four components are intact and there is a smooth electrical flow, no obstruction whatsoever. That's what we call a closed circuit. An open circuit is simply when there's an interruption in the, most especially in the conductors. It might not necessarily be in the conductor, it might really be in the power source or actually in the load or whatever, but there's actually an interruption in the circuit flow. That's what we call an open circuit. When it comes to a short circuit, what we simply mean is that there is not just an interruption, but there is a problem. This is what people usually refer to as surge, bridge, the cables are bridging, the black wire and the red wire are touching each other, there's spark, there's fire. That's why I said there's fire on the mountain. So when you have such situations where you see there's a spark, two cables or cables are burning, then when you see issues like that, my brother, my sister, call the attention of an electrical professional. This is just a simple idea behind what a circuit is all about. There's so much when it comes to circuit. There's so much. There's a robust information and knowledge behind what a circuit is all about. But this is the simplest way I could have, break it down to you to help you understand better. I hope this video has helped you a lot. I hope this video has educated you in one way or the other and has, impacted one or two knowledge in you to be able to do certain things yourself. So please do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Do well to follow our videos, like this video, comment on this video, and share this video. Thank you so much. I am still your electric doctor. You see you in my next video. Ciao.